Chris, I'm home.
What? Already?
Yes.
Is it my imagination or is WhatCulture getting worse?
It's about the same. Look out, Chris! I love this channel. Wagwan fam, I'm King Ross, you're a dirty mark, and it's that time of the bastard week once again where I take a look at all of the WTF moments from WWE SmackDown Live. Piffington. And we kick things off with a decision to make a triple threat match to main event this episode of WWE SmackDown Live. That moment when you realise the main event of this plain ordinary house of an episode of WWE SmackDown Live is a lot f***ing better than the proposed main event of WrestleBloody-Mania. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt or John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Bray Wyatt. Which one you gonna f***ing pick? I know which one I'm gonna f***ing pick. The one that Howard on SmackDown this week. It's John Texas two-stepping. It's the moment where John claimed the entire tag team locker room from WWE SmackDown Live came out to challenge American Alpha at Elimination Chamber. Now, technically, I know this is correct because American Alpha did challenge the entire locker room. The entire locker room came out and took part in this match. But the second JBL claimed American Alpha overcame the entire locker room is the WTF moment I've been looking for. Of course, as we all know, to retain their tag team championships, American Alpha only had to beat the Ascension and the Usos. They didn't even get in the ring with Breezango, Rhino and bloody Slater. You see, Liam, I forget everybody calls Slater's name. I forgot yours on WCP WTF a few weeks ago. You got all f***ing sassy about it, putting on Twitter, hashtag Mossy and the other guy, and I've just forgotten Heath Slater's name. It's the Slater name. I can't f***ing remember it. Cash me outside, Liam, how about that? Aye. So Liam, if you're watching, go on Twitter now, quote this video and put hashtag Rhino and the other guy. Since that seems to tickle your pickle They didn't even get in the ring with Rhino and Slater, Breezango, or the Vaudevillains. They didn't. They did technicalities, John O'Clocks. Yeah. Next we have Connor from the... Who the f*** are you?
You got any change?
No, I haven't. Get the f*** out of here. Connor from the Ascension does not know the rules of tag team matches, for he tagged himself into the bastard ring while stood directly in the middle of the apron. His hand was nowhere near the tag rope, as we all know. For a legal tag to take place, you have to be holding the bastard tag rope. Now, as we all know, after this episode of WWE SmackDown Live took place, the Ascension and Heath... Oh, Heath...
Slater.
F***ing Slater. Heath Slater. They were robbed when they were inside of a car. And for me, karma works. So the fact that Connor didn't hold the tag rope to tag himself in means their robbing was deserved. I'm a c***. Carmela does not have a f***ing Scooby-Doo what's happening no less than 10 minutes after James Ellsworth to keep their relationship professional. He's in the ring going, I'm her only boo, and she's my special friend, insinuating that they're a couple. Special girlfriend, boo, that's what couples do. As well as that, and this as well, because it's 2017. Whoa, sick guy, all welcome in the inn. The nativity, there's no room at the inn. There's all sorts of room at my inn if you do that or that or that. Hey! Celebrate your sexuality! Next we have Tom Phillips, who claimed that backstage brawl between Natalia and Nikki Bella. You're the one where Nikki Bella ended up like that. Like we all have after a sesh one or two. 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 How's it? He claimed it happened after Elimination Chamber, as we all know. It happened during Elimination Chamber because we all watched it during Elimination Chamber, when Nikki ended up with all talc or something on her face like we all do after a session. So since Tom thought this brawl took place after Elimination Chamber, even though it clearly took place during Elimination Chamber, we can only assume that Tom was bashing the toot during this time, so he's all fuzzy and f***ed up and didn't know what the f*** was going on. Toot-spiracy! Toot. Next we have Dolph Ziggler, who actually got booed when he was introduced for his backstage promo. This is despite the fact that WWE are putting Ziggler through some backward-arse booking, where they're having him face two baby faces that we don't care about, wiping these two baby faces with each other's arses. What? Kicking the shit out of these two baby faces, which is resulting in bigger baby face pops than he's had in the last 3 years, arguably, when he was supposed to be a baby face. Heel, baby face pops. Face, no reaction at all. Backwards booking, but he got booed, which is the WTF moment here when he was getting cheered at Elimination Chamber. He's at the double! It's John O'Clock once again! This time we have John, who asks what Naomi is going to do. He got no response from his colleagues at the tablet. Then John replied to this awkward silence, I know my commentary is good, but I've got you all spellbound. Ah! Now, John, you haven't got them spellbound by a good commentary, while you have been improved in recent months, decreasing the John O'Clock moments in these sick wank pheasant videos. I think that your colleagues at the commentary table have been numbed by the shitness over the years and have just stopped listening to you when you ask them a question. A rhetorical question at that, that's why you got no answer, you silly Billy. They don't respond either way. You answer with a battle. You ask a sensible question, you don't get a response, but on this occasion you asked a rhetorical question, which in the context you wouldn't get a response. You know what, John? You might as well be stood at the top of the f***ing mountain talking to your colleagues while they're inside the arena behind the commentary table. F*** off up there and don't come back down. Yeah. You are not hallucinating, you are not tripping balls. WWE is like Toy Story. Vince McMahon plays the part of Andy. John Cena plays the part of Woody. Roman Reigns plays the part of Buzz. We've seen John Cena pinned clean 2 times in the last 48 hours from SmackDown Live to Elimination Chamber. This, my friends, is f***ing unbelievable. Imagine years gone by even fathoming the thought that John Cena could be pinned clean twice in consecutive-ish nights. There's a gap in the middle, I know, but 2 shows, 2 clean pinfalls. WTF! The link to Toy Story comes from the fact that Roman Reigns, who's playing the part of Buzz Lightyear on this occasion, is the new shiny thing, and John's the old decrepit toy that's been around for many years. But Andy, played by Vince, doesn't give a shit about him anymore, so he's just casting him aside, have him lose all the time. Roman, on the other hand, he wins all the time. I know you're seeing plot holes in this theory. I know Roman Reigns has lost a lot of matches recently, but the difference between he and Buzz Lightyear, who he's playing in this little scenario, is that Buzz Lightyear can get high without the use of recreational drugs. Yes! Of course, this is allegedly Roman Reigns got suspended for the drugs thing. Maybe, allegedly, the internet read it. While Buzz, as we all know, is a man space cadet thing who can fall in style from high things. A yacht high to fall. F off. I think I'm tripping balls. I'm tripping balls. A f***ing hobo walked in here before, did he? I don't f***ing know. Jesus Christ, I need a break. And we end with a King Ross sign, which isn't really a WTF moment. I get them every f***ing week. Look at the size of my balls. Wank pheasant. But that's it, though. That's it for your WTF moments from WWE SmackDown Live. Bye.